guys, welcome back, and this is Idle Hands, and today I'll be covering Endless Tower Floor 80 with TimeHolder and Owl Baron. I've got a lot of requests to cover this because this week's Endless Tower, the boss lineup is a little bit difficult, and this is probably one of the acceptable boss lineups that people can go through. So, to get started, I'll discuss what equipments I use and also what the strategy is and some of the do's and don'ts. And I have two clips showing how we dealt with TimeHolder and Owl Baron. Before we start, I guess what's important is that you need to understand the properties of these two bosses. Owl Baron is Damon and large, and he only has physical attacks, and his physical attacks are neutral. Okay, unlike in field, okay, so in field his physical attacks are wind element. That's why you have to wear wind armor. In Endless Tower, his physical attacks are neutral, so you don't have to wear wind armor. For TimeHolder, he's also large. He's Demon, and his normal attacks are neutral as well. His body element is neutral as well. He has two deadly skills. One is Lord of Vermilion, and one is Meteor Storm. Meteor Storm AoE probably covers 1/4 of the Endless Tower map. So you can't let that meteor drop. Okay, you have to cancel it at all costs. And later on when you watch my video, you'll see how easy it is to cancel it. The casting time is just way too long, and if your tank isn't able to cast it, then there's something wrong with your tank. It's the cast time is just way off the charts. It's impossible not to be able to cancel it. Okay, so let me start off with my equips then. Okay, so as you can see, all my stuff is actually geared towards reducing damage from Demon Race and also from large. So both of these bosses will deal physical damage, so Stone Buckler is ideal for them. If I had a slotted Stone Buckler, I would have gotten a Calyx book card in it, but I don't have it yet, so I'll just make do with that. This is the bare minimum you can tank them with, okay? +4 on any of these is more than enough. So there's really no need to just over refine your equipment. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing, and you'd be able to tank better if you have +10 on all of your gears. But if not, then there's really no need to stress about that. I did tag some of these items as irrelevant because I just didn't bother replacing them. But they essentially doesn't add up to your tanking capability in these two bosses. Okay, so let me show you the video now. Okay, so this is a head-on tanking video, which means we didn't snipe, we took the boss face to face. So as you can see, it's me going up there, and you see that meteor cast? So even if I did probably wait a couple of more seconds, I would still be able to stop it. So the strategy is you first take on Owl Baron. Okay, TimeHolder is manageable. You can cancel his spells. He's actually not such a big problem. So important is you take out Owl Baron first, because once your team starts hitting TimeHolder, they will get a debuff. Okay, the debuff will eat about 10% of their max HP every second for 10 seconds. That's why as a tank, you should not, at any point try to attack TimeHolder if you're the tank. Okay, so once Owl Baron summons the mobs, you move away. Wizard does Stone Curse first, and then you move away out of those mobs so you can still taunt or provoke both of them. Because if you miss out on provoke, then TimeHolder may cast his spell, and if he does, then your whole party can get wiped. No question, you'd be able to survive it. Okay, you can survive TimeHolder's Lord of Vermilion or Meteor Storm. Your party will not. And like what I said earlier, it's probably 1/4 of the whole map of Endless Tower, so you can't let that meteor drop. Okay, so as you can see, Owl Baron is now almost dead. So it was really easy. This was a very smooth run. Next up will be TimeHolder. Now the strategy for TimeHolder is all of your DPS or all of those that are causing damage, they need to stand close to one another. And then your FS needs to cast Sanctuary. That's because of the debuff. Okay, the curse debuff will eat 10% of their HP. So it's not a reflect, it's not poison. Okay, so a lot of people think TimeHolder has reflect. It's wrong. It's not actually reflect. Okay, so Owl Baron is dead now, so we take on TimeHolder, and as you can see, the HP of those damaging TimeHolder starts to drop. So you see the HP of the Stalker, the Wizard, and even the Assassin. It's just drop. That being said, it's important that the FS cast Sanctuary once we're out of the range of the mobs. One thing to note is TimeHolder is ranged. Okay, he's not melee, so if you move a little bit, just a little bit further, he will not follow you. You have to move a little bit further away to make him actually move. So there's a Sanctuary, and as you can see, everything is going so smoothly. No mistakes done in this run, actually. And this is actually a testament to how you actually can beat any boss in Endless Tower as long as you execute on your plan. So TimeHolder isn't even doing serious damage to me, and the Wizard is there. He's casting Safety Wall. The Priest is also casting Safety Wall. To be honest, I didn't really need it because TimeHolder doesn't really do a lot of physical damage. Okay, here's a second video. So this time I have a different lineup, and I have a different set of teammates that I carried to Endless Tower. So same thing, I go in, I taunt TimeHolder together with Owl Baron, but here you'll see that we actually made one mistake. The FS made a mistake, and this is important. It's important that you see what happens here. Okay, so she dropped Sanctuary right away, and look at her HP drop. Okay, type something, but if you look at her avatar, her HP started to drop. And that's dangerous because if she dies, we die. Okay, and if I was just a little bit weaker, then the heal could have gotten delayed, and I could have died. Okay, so seriously, I mean, you look at my HP, it has dropped significantly compared to what's on the first video. But luckily, I was able to manage. So as you can see, in these two clips, TimeHolder wasn't even able to drop a single Lord of Vermilion or Meteor Storm. That's like what I said, if you have a party and he is able to drop those skills, then you have to talk to your tank because he's not doing his job properly. Also, sniping him is not advisable. Sniping him is 10 times harder than taking him head on, really. Because when you snipe him, you also have to think about the positioning. You have to think about where you want to put him in so that your party can reach him. Okay, and that takes away your focus from canceling his skills. So as you can see, this one's really easy. I mean, he isn't even causing any serious damage. His attacks are slow. And he will summon alarms later, but due to the quagmire, these mobs will not be able to even catch up before they get stone cursed. So if you look at the HP of my teammates, it's really dropping there. So that's one thing y'all have to think about, okay? My recommendation, once TimeHolder was able to summon the mobs, everyone should stand beside the tank. Okay, everyone just clumped into one space all together, and the FS cast Sanctuary. That's the safest way to deal with TimeHolder. Okay, you don't have to worry because other than Lord of Vermilion and Meteor Storm, the Endless Tower version of TimeHolder doesn't have any other AoE skills. And that's it. So as you can see, it was really a walk in the park. That was very easy. He's a little bit harder, or he's a little bit more difficult to manage in Endless Tower 90 because the damage difference from 80 and 90 is just really big. But all in all, he is manageable. He's not an impossible boss to beat. Dark Lord is still more difficult to manage than Time Holder. You just have to take note of when to use taunt, and you just need to have good strategy. So again, good luck this week. I hope you guys finish Endless Tower this week. And if you have any other requests for guides or videos, please comment down below. And I'll do my best to make a video for that. Thank you again.